Hello, we're back. So, I am starting this pretty much immediately after finishing the ran around and did a little bit of gathering in between, and crafting of things that I thought I might need. But aside from that, we are straight into it. But that being said, my one suspicion is that probably this little NPC is who I'm supposed to talk to kick off the fish. Just because she's hugging a fish and she's fairly distinct visually from all the others walking around. So, let's go for it. Excuse me, can you spare any seashells? I tried all along the beach, but everyone else always gets to them before I can. She points along the shoreline where you see scores of fishermen digging in the sand. Every so often, one of them discovers a seashell and rejoices as if it were a gold nugget. Seashells? What's the big deal with seashells? Little girl looks down at the docks to a particularly large ship at anchor. See that big boat over there? My dad's the captain. He was supposed to come ashore and tell me all about his adventures on the high seas like he always does, but he hasn't come out since they docked. So I tried to go and see him, but there's a grouchy sailor who thinks I can't go inside the boat unless I got seashells. So I tried to find some, but now everyone else is trying to find them too. There's not enough left for me. Sounds fishy, all right. You stay here, little one. Let me have a chat with the sailor and get to the bottom of this. Really? Oh, I'll bet he'll listen to a grown-up like you. I promise I won't move a muscle. The puns immediately. Alright. So let's go ahead, and we're going over there. And I believe it's currently tracked, so yes, we are all set. Find a way onto the boat at the docks. What's your problem? Rough sailor. Whoa there, where do you think you're hobbling off to? Me? Why I've come to visit my, son. Yarr, no you ain't. It's the only family anyone on this tub, the only family anyone on this tub has is the sea herself. And no one gets aboard unless they pay the toll in seashells first. What's a gold-brained swabby like you want with a bunch of dirty shells? Tain't for me, the captain got his own business with them shells, and I ain't one to question him. So either bring me your dues or cast off. Alright. You need seashells. I've already got 3, so I need to steal them from the people. In order to do that, I need the pickpocket things, and I think I've only got one of those. Oh god damn it, I need a glove! Right, for that I need a shiny lure. Thankfully, I do have those. So let's just go ahead and backtrack a bit more than I was expecting to, honestly. So we'll try the pluck pocket immediately. If I only get 1 seashell off of somebody, then I know for certain that I need to go and destroy a bandit for a glove. It's not any of those. Steal them from the fisher folk. Like that. Oh, good. I have plenty. Excellent. Oh, it only took 1. Thank goodness. Anyway, I have the shiny lures just in case I need to do that ever again. I didn't expect to get so many. I thought for sure I was just gonna get 1. Alright. You hold out your collection of shells for the sailor to inspect. Ah, fine booty. Excuse me. Go on and take him into the cabin. He'll see you're fairly compensated for your services. Alright. Board the boat. Present the shells to the fish. The fish is now the captain. Okay, everybody is looking real fishy, honestly. Interesting. So, walks like a sailor, talks like a sailor, but something's different here. Bunch of open topped barrels that don't really do much. Got a wooden chest, but I need a skeleton key for that. Wonder if it's because it's a fake, a mimic. Sand dollars. Interesting. I'm gonna need those for the future, I take it. Oh, here we go. A dapper fish sits beside a horde of seashells, obsessing over each one like a jeweler. He grabs the nearest one and runs his finned fingers carefully over the shell's spines. Bringing the seashell to his lips, he blows a low, trumpeting note. His bulbous eyes light up with hope, as if waiting for something to happen. An uneventful moment passes, and he tosses the disappointing shell aside. "Ah, you useless piece of flotsam!" He grabs the next shell on the pile. "This one! It's gotta be this one!" "Ahem, I'm looking for the captain of this ship." The fish's eyes swivel at you suspiciously. "Hey, are you daft? Can't you see my big hat? I am the captain!" "You don't look much like the father of that little red-haired girl on the docks." "Oh, then you must be talking about my predecessor. Tragic, really." The fish shakes his head and blows sad bubbles from his pipe. He grabs the nearest shell and runs his finned fingers carefully over its spines. "What happened?" "Poor bloke went overboard during a nasty typhoon. We tried to fish him out of the drink, but I'm afraid to say he's with old Davy Jones now. As his trusty first mate, it was my responsibility to take up his mantle." He adjusts his oversized hat with pride. "Now, you best have something for me, or else you wouldn't be wasting my time." "You mean these seashells? The deckhand outside said you pay for them." You rattle the shells in your satchel. The fish tears the shells out of your hands with such force that you nearly lose your footing. He brings the first shell to his lips and blows on it so hard that specks of slime go flying everywhere. It makes a pathetic squealing whistle. The fish slumps back down into his fat red chair, tossing aside the shell with sharp disdain. "Cursed rubbish, I'll never find it." "Find what? If you're looking to pick up a musical instrument, you're sure going about it in a funny way." "Never you mind what, just bring me more seashells." He flicks an odd coin-shaped object at your feet. "Great, more garbage, take it." "What's this? I just traded you a bunch of shells." "It's the currency of the future. If you get in on the ground floor, you'll be richer than the Stag Prince when I'm in charge of things." "Oh no." "So if you want to be set for life, you just bring me some more seashells." I think I'll manage my own investments, thank you. A shame I'll have to break the bad news to the child about her father." The currency of the future. It's always great when somebody claims that. Okay, sorry, kid. Hug that fish good and tight. "Did you get inside the boat? Have you seen my dad?" "I'm afraid to inform you that your father was lost at sea." "What? That's impossible! He's the captain, and a captain never abandons his ship." "Who told you he was lost? Was that that slimy first mate, the fish?" "As a matter of fact, it was. Why?" "Of course, that explains why everyone is collecting seashells. He's trying to find the conch." "He's swindling everyone in town just so they'll help him find a conch shell." "It's not just any conch. My dad used to tell me a story to all those who'd listen. One night during a terrible storm, a handsome young sailor fell overboard. As he sank down to the sea, a beautiful mermaid came to his rescue. She brought him back to the shore beneath a lighthouse. It was love at first sight, but alas, they couldn't be together. She had fins and he had feet. But they made a special promise. Whenever he missed her sweet voice, he'd stand under the lighthouse and blow an enchanted conch. No matter where she was, she'd hear the sound and come to see him. That way they could be together, even if only for a moment. Isn't that romantic?" "It's just a silly fairy tale, girl." "Bite your tongue, witch. You are living in fairy tales. You are built out of fairy tales. I've read fairy tales, and a great many of them, and they bear a lot of resemblances to a lot of things going on here. Not word for word, but in tone and quality. But that gross fish believes it. I bet he thinks he can make the mermaid fall in love with him if he gets the conch. They both got fins, after all. And maybe my dad's still out there. Maybe he got rescued by a mermaid, just like in the story. Oh, please, you have to find the conch before the fish does. It might be the only way to find my dad." "If the fish has everyone in town combing the beach for this thing, what makes you think I'll have a better chance?" "Maybe they're all looking in the wrong place? The sailor in the story lived in a lighthouse, not on the beach." "Alright, so we need to investigate the lighthouse. Where the heck is the lighthouse?" Map. Da-da-da-da. Over there? No? Up here? Aha! It is up here. Okay, yeah, northward. Let's go! I love that I just stole every single sand dollar from that chest he had. Ooh, real quick. Get that. Get that. Currency of the future, my butt. I took all your currency. Lighthouse. This old lighthouse has seen better days. Although it towers high above the pier, the paint has faded and the windows have crusted over with layers of salt. The door refuses to budge. Growths of barnacles and coral seem to have sealed it shut. You put your ear to the keyhole and hear the unmistakable roar of the ocean inside. With your face close to the door, you spot words carved into the weathered wood. Lengthy, babbling prose about love lost in the sea. Blah, what terrible poetry. But mayhaps it's some forlorn magic left here by the old lighthouse keeper. Well, I don't have the time to go fishing for long-lost keys. A good dose of love juice ought to open up any embittered heart. I need key to my heart, love potion, and oceanic oil. Okay. Let's go. This is silliness. Anyway, I need a skeleton key. Thank goodness I had 2 of those heads. I need a love potion. I need oceanic oil. I need a deep one. Okay, I've got the feeling that's one of those big things walking around, and I did go ahead and craft one thing that it's weak against, just in case. So I really hope I only need one of these, because, to be quite honest, this tidal tincture is a little bit on the more complicated side to make. There's a lot of parts involved. Excellent. Okay. So with that, I should be able to just... And then I need the love potion. It's right there next to it. Okay, good. And then I can make the key. Alright, let's move it. Whee! Oops, going around the wrong way. Oh, there's a bit of a molding salts there. I can use that. Okay. And away it goes. The rusty lock makes a sound like a sloppy kiss as you turn the key inside of it. Yuck. Bubbling and creaking, the aged metal hinges protest as years of grime dissolve away. The wooden door swings open to reveal a wall of emerald seawater. You can see fish swimming about inside, but not a drop crosses the threshold. Oh my, the entire lighthouse must be filled up like a bottle. You prod the salty aperture with your finger, sending ripples along the surface. Then, as if you pulled a stopper from a tub, the water begins to drain. Slowly at first, but quickly building ferocious speed, the waves cascade around you. You catch notes of a trumpeting sound droning above the crashing swells. The music turns to a soft whisper as the last of the flood is sucked away, leaving the inside of the lighthouse damp and encrusted with stranded sea life. You bend down to examine the source of the drainage. A golden conch shell is wedged between the waterlogged floorboards. A forlorn singing voice can barely be heard over the sound of falling waves. Simple. You put the conch to your ear. It sounds as if an entire ocean is contained within it. Ah, what a marvel. I wonder if the mermaid will still answer its call after all this time. I thought it was just a silly fairy tale. The child's story said to blow it out over the water under the lighthouse. So do I need to sound it here? Yes. Standing at the end of the pier, you blow into the conch. You feel a warm breeze pass through the salty waves and uplift your spirits. A crystal-clear trumpeting note rings out from the shell and seems to still the ocean waters to a mirror shine. Sweet laughter chimes like a bell in response, and a shadowy shape approaches from the depths below. An enormous full-bodied figure breaches the stillness of the water, throwing her hair back joyfully and extending her arms out to the sun. Look at it, she's got an anchor tattoo. She thrusts her body up onto an outcropping of rock, splashing her long-finned tail in the waves. Aha! There we go, speak to the mermaid. As the mermaid speaks, her voice is operatic. My gift, lain silent for years, now sounds again, sad music for my ears. My lover long gone, but their memory still sweet. I thank you for the nostalgia. What would you entreat? I'm looking for a man lost at sea. He was the captain of that tall ship over there. You point to the high sails looming over the docks. I don't suppose you've had any dealings with him. This man I have seen, though his fate is not known. Placed on a plank overboard, he was thrown. Downward he plunged, though not to the bottom. No, a great serpent swam up from the deep end. Got him. He was pushed overboard. That grumpy fish told me he was lost in a storm. Did you see where this Leviathan got to? The lagoon by the shore holds a secret below. Send away the tides and the serpent will show. Keep that conch close, blow, and I shall abide. I'll bring the strength of the sea to your side. With her song finished, she blows you a wet kiss and starts preening her hair with a spiny seashell. Alright, gotta go down to the lagoon. I know I saw a rowboat. Let's get moving. It was past where the girl is, and then over to the side. Now, I do not remember beyond that, so, okay, past the girl. And yes, it's where the dock kind of breaks up. Let's go. Got a whole secondary area. Sound of the conch at the lagoon. 1 second, I am going to do a little bit of gathering. Oh, interesting. Menacing totem standing guard over a conspicuous circle of seashells. Interesting. Okay, we got that. Get a look at this. Okay. We have to blow the conch near this thing. You take a deep breath and press the conch to your lips. How? There's an entire pot in the way. Its clarion call echoes across the rippling tide. You feel the waves swell around your feet, reverberating with the sound of the conch. The water disappears so fast that you're unsure if the tides are receding into the ocean, or if the seafloor itself is rising from the depths. Okay, more open area I can explore. When the waters recede, you look across the island to a yawning cave opening. From within, you sense the steady rhythm of enormous breaths. Investigate the lagoon depths. Oh, the conch is gone. Alright, no more of that. Got a crab pot, it's just, Okay, multiple things at once. Please, please, please. Damn it! Come on. Multiple at once, please. No! Come on, it did it with the rats. Maybe I'm just getting unlucky. Okay. Let's go into the lagoon aperture. Okay, what have I got? We are indeed investigating. Fine, whatever. Crabs are awful. Oh, there we go. Whirlpool to the surface. We've got a tail out this way, and the head here. You can't help but shudder under the powerful gaze of the monstrosity before you. A booming voice sounds throughout the cavern, as if you were in the very throat of the beast. Who dares enter my sanctum? I have come looking for a man lost at sea. The coils of the serpent shudder and wheeze. You brace yourself as the creature reels back and unleashes a cough loud enough to shatter a mountain. Excuse you. Have you caught ill, Master Serpent? You landwalkers are all alike, forever throwing your refuse into my waters. I have been poisoned by your insufferable detritus. My stomach aches. My insides burn. What's the matter? Did you swallow something you shouldn't have? I have swallowed many things. You should not be here, land creature. Now, you're not well, and I may be able to help you. Open that gob of yours and let me take a look inside. Perhaps you have come to strike the final blow against me. Why should I trust you? You're being dramatic. I'm not going to hurt you. But if you don't let me take a look inside your belly, this sickness will surely fester. Doubtful, but perhaps I can humor you if you prove that you are a friend to the ocean. Answer me these riddles 3, only then will I trust your words, landwalker. Oh dear. The first of my questions, you pull my waters from the ground to quench your thirst. What manner of beast sits atop the well of your forest? What's atop the forest well? I haven't been looking. I think it's a fish. You may bury your dead in the earth, but there's no escape from the call of the deep, whose watery gaze watches over your graveyard. What's atop the graveyard? Portal? It's a mermaid. I remember seeing it was a mermaid. The final question. You landwalkers desire gold over all other things, but in front of your banking house... I genuinely don't know, because I don't think I've been in front of the village bank. If that's in the market, I don't think I've been to the market. So that's gonna be fun. I can pick one at random and hope. Let's go with a clam. Incorrect. Wait, let me try again. My memory isn't the steel trap it used to be. Bugger. Okay, I don't know the banking one. Let's take the whirlpool to the surface and see where I end up. Below the tide pool. Can I follow that back down there, or do I have to go all the way around to the lagoon and such? Alright, so I need to go find out what's in front of the village bank. I need to find out where the village bank is in that case. To the market. Hopefully the soul will do it. Okay, where the blazes is the bank? Genuinely have no idea. Nope. This is a dead end. Am I likely to get any kind of hint? Probably not. Is the village bank in the actual village, or is it in the market? I don't know. Oh good, there's a cow here in case I need milk. Okay. That's... well, okay. Not getting through there right now. It's a butcher. That's nothing. Houses, stalls, marketplace stuff. Chickens. Oh, the goose is angry. Okay. Nothing there. Bit of nails. I'll take those, sure. Where on earth is a village bank? Maybe it is in the actual village and not in the market. I mean, it does say village bank. So let's try the village. Now, where on earth is the bank? Because quite frankly, I've got no reason to really ascribe any meaning to any of these buildings. That's probably a tavern. It's got like a, flagon of something on the sign. Nope. Okay, maybe in the center here. That makes sense, right? It would make sense. Not there. Oh, is this the bank? There's a whale. There's a whale on the thing. Alright. It's a whale. Okay, mean of this thing to spring a pop quiz on you. I really had no occasion to study. It was pure chance that I happened to remember the first two, but I had no reason to believe that was a bank. Alright, let's get back to it. Zoom. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom. Back down to them. Okay, I think I have to answer all of them again. Yep, there's a fish. A mermaid. And a whale. Alright. The enormous creature rolls back its yellow eyes, bellowing with laughter. The laughter quickly succumbs to another bout of violent coughing. Curse my miserable body. Can I not even enjoy a moment of levity? Unfortunately, no. It appears I was mistaken about you, Landwalker. You have proven yourself worthy of my trust. By being observant, I guess. Except for one. The beast opens wide, its cavernous jaws filling the air with a fishy stench. Enter, but heed my warning. Break your word, and I will digest you without hesitation. Alright. Into the serpent's belly. Some Real Jonah and the whale stuff here. Oh no, the captain. Ahoy, don't tell me that overgrown eel gobbled you up as well. Come and warm yourself by the fire. We ain't going anywhere soon. You look at the throbbing red walls with monster stomach and notice the discoloration and spotting. The campfire smoke is surely the cause of the beast's ailment. Ah, actually, I came here looking for you, Captain. Eh? How'd you know I was a captain? There's a little minnow waiting on the docks for her father. Oh, my little girl, my heart and joy. I promised I'd see her as soon as we anchored, but I never got the chance. Has it got anything to do with that fishy fellow captaining your ship? Raising his arms in anger, the man stomps his feet on the fleshy floor. The outburst causes the serpent another coughing fit, rocking you back and forth. That rotten son of a barnacle! We were just a few weeks from home when he conspired to mutiny. Ever since I told him the tale of the mermaid and her conch, he got this hungry look in his eye. Ain't never seen someone so obsessed. So he and the other bad apples jumped me on the night and tied me up. The rest of my trusty crew as well. Then that floppin' flounder made us walk the plank into the briny deep. I was praying to Neptune and he must have answered my call. This great bloody serpent swallowed me up and saved me from drowning. Been stuck in here ever since. Can't seem to get out, but the fire keeps me from going all the way through the other end, at least. Though with that metal head of yours, you ought to have no trouble, passing through without much fuss. Just what I needed today. Say, all that smoke is causing our host great discomfort. I'm sure you'd both be happier if you parted ways. How do you suppose we do that? Let me see what I can cook up with that fire pit of yours. I kind of figured we'd walk out the way we went in. Tiny fire pit. Built up enough irritants, provoked into explosively expelling the source. Oh, man, I don't even know allergic potpourri. Okay. Time to make stuff. So, I need a potion of blight. I think that takes weird water. Let me double check. Where is... I know I need the incense. Let me get the royal incense going. Potion of blight. No, it just takes that. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna need more thistle. And allergic potpourri cat hairball. Okay. Okay. Time to go back to the village and get a cat to hork up a hairball for me. Okay. The way out. Lovely. Lovely. Okay. So, I need to get back up here again. And I need to go find a cat. Up we go. Back and forth and back and forth. You know, I probably should have, like, bothered some cats well before now when I was doing the basic gathering, just because I haven't done so yet. Are they in the market or are they just in the village? I don't know. Well, I'll be opportunistic if I see one. Oh, no, 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 I don't want this! God damn it, I got too close to the next event. Okay. So you elbow your way to the front of the crowd that has gathered to observe a three-way shouting match. A trio of merchants are yelling wildly at each other. The baker. You treacherous fiend! I know it was you that snuck into my shop and put mealworms in my bread. The blacksmith. Worms! You think I have the time to traipse about your silly little bakery? I have to make sure you stay out of my smithy. Firecrackers in my coal? I could have lost an eye. The chandler. Ha, and you would have deserved it, you traitor. I know you ruined a whole batch of my candles with that sulfur stunt. Now my store smells like a mule's behind. The men launch themselves at one another, fists swinging in a whirling melee. Off in the shadows, you catch a stealthy figure watching the chaos with a delighted grin. Yahaha, dance, dance, how the idiots prance. With a flick of her tail, the feline disappears through the maze of market stalls. What's all this commotion about? A dull, monotonous voice drones across the square in reply. You don't even know the worst of it. We are not doing that. We are not doing that. I stumbled upon that by accident. Go away. I need to do a allergenic potpourri. Where's a cat? Get back to the journal. Excuse me. I need this up. Thank you very much. To the village. I need to make a different cat hawk up a hairball. Kitty! Come and get it. There we go. Good kitty. Good kitty indeed. Now I should be able to... Okay. With that all done, now I just have to get back to... Oh, damn it. All the way back down the docks, to the lagoon, through the lagoon, and into the serpent's tummy again. Oh gosh. Amazing what happens in this game when you forget to do something. Go away. Go away. Same goes to you, Snippers. Oh, don't get stuck. Silly creature. Alright. Here we go again. And through we go. Inside. Yes, inside, please. Okay. Now, let's go over here. Let's get the Potion of Blight going. Let's get the allergenic potpourri. And the royal incense. Alright, you pile the eye-watering ingredients on the campfire and fan the flames. Soon black smoke billows up and fills every nook and cranny with its stinging odor. The captain scratches his nose and stifles a great sneeze. Phew, that's quite a concoction. This serpent will feel more than a tickle in his throat. You feel a deep rumbling through the fleshy floor. Get ready to set sail, Captain. We'll be out of here soon enough. You kick up the smoky coals, spreading the aggravating haze until a rumbling quake knocks you onto your backside. Landwalker! What have you... The captain leaps into your arms and the two of you clutch each other tightly as muscles contract violently beneath your feet. A surging contraction forces you up and out of the serpent's blowhole like a gunshot. You shoot out of the serpent's cavern and clear over the lagoon so we don't have to worry about him anymore. The captain holds you tighter than a lifebuoy as you sail across the blue sky. The tiny harbor front below grows closer and closer until the hulking mass of a ship rushes up to meet you. With a crash of splintering wood and rushing water, everything goes black. Well, there goes his ship. You regain your senses and get to your feet. Despite feeling a bit soggy, everything seems to be in working order. Behind you, the fish's base of operation has been cracked open like an egg. Fishermen are busy rescuing shell-shocked sailors from the waters. Oh my, what happened here? You didn't see it. A great bloody cannonball came rocketing out of the sky and stove in the captain's pride and joy. Poor girl didn't even stand a chance. I'd never seen a shot so powerful. I think all my hands managed to get clear of the wreckage, though. All hands? What about the fish? The buccaneer wipes a single salty tear from his face. He points at something familiar that's washed up on the nearby shore. You know what they say? The captain always goes down with his ship. Ha! Collect the soul of the fish in the hat. It appears to be the Bicorn's captain's hat, last worn by the fish, waterlogged and shot through with splinters. You reach down to pick it up, but it flops on the sand like some beached sea creature. The soul of the fish. And that's all there is to it. Look at them. You find the captain and his daughter in a loving embrace. Oh, Di, I just knew you'd come back. My sweet little sea star, I'm so sorry I made you wait for so long. Can you ever forgive this old wash-up? Here we go. And with that, the soul of the fish is captured. And next time, we'll follow up on, once again, the thing that I accidentally started, the soul of the cat. So until then, you have a good one.